Hoy. Hi, crew. Hi. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Free Ball Friday. It's still so silly that it's like our usual, our normal thing on Fridays now. It's just like, you know what day it is, right? Oh man, welcome in though. Hi. Hope you guys are having a good week already. It's the end of the week, and now it's the start of our fun weekend. You know, I I really like how do I explain this? Like I have almost lost track of like when days of the week happened unless they are like stream days. And even then, you've seen how like I get still very caught up in the fact that I don't know when some things are happening. It's crazy. I'm not home yet, but I'll be soon. Welcome. Well, don't worry, Kat. Hope you have a safe trip back home. Well, welcome in, everybody. Hi, welcome back, Yume. I hope you're doing good. Legitimately, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good for the fact that, like, I don't know, surgery is scary, can be scary at least, and it's like, good to know that you're recovering well. Also, hi, hello, hi, Misfit. Welcome. Be drawn while you listen to stream. Aw, heck yeah, Reina. Hope everybody's doing good though. How was your week so far? Captain's brain's running on 97. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? It's not running on Windows 97. What are you talking about? Man. If anything, I'm like not overheating, but it's like there's a lot going on. Once Friday rolls around, the week automatically gets better. Honestly, I feel that. Maybe it's because I couldn't read right. That's why you saying that. Oh no. Miss Mephisto. What did I even say? I don't even remember by this point. Welcome in. Sorry. It's also like brains running on like not fumes. I just feel like, to me, okay, let me explain this. Oh boy, here in Neverland, it is that it gets really hot really fast in the, like, it's not even summer, and yet here it's like, I don't even know, it's probably nearing 90 something. So the problem being is like, okay, I have my AC and I'm doing okay there. The issue is that when I try to get like cold water or something, the pipes are like, the best we can do is a little warmer than room temperature. And I'm like, what the fuck? Hello? Room? Are you serious? Oh my god. So it's been a little bit of a problem being like, hey buddy, I need like nice cold water. It'd be nice, but I'm that kind of dude. I do not like ice in my, like, I don't like ice. I know that was the solution that people were gonna say. I don't like it. It's like, if it's normal water, sure. But it's like, if it's in my stuff like gamer subs, or other drinks that like involve water, I'm just like, man, like that don't involve water is sorry. Like a soda would be like something that, you know, isn't going to be good with ice in my opinion. It's a problem. You don't get the 1 footer crippler part of the. Oh my god. I don't even know what you're saying anymore by this point, Scully. I'm gonna be real. Like, that whole sentence almost makes no sense in my brain. Leave a cup of water in the fridge or freezer for a little while. It's true. But it's the issue being I am I'm not the best. I'm not the best at like remembering to put things in like say I need to fill up my water bottle and it's like this big gallon water bottle. First off, that's going to be a little difficult to fit in my fridge or my freezer. But on top of that, it's like I I do these things like right before stream, so it's like even if I quote unquote remember, it's gonna be like maybe 20 minutes tops. Like, oh shit, I forgot to put the water in the big gallon water cup and then like put it into the fridge so that it's cool. It's fine though, it's fine. I'm just being like a silly dude. Complaining when there's no real reason. I'm just like talking about my day, really. It's like not actually that big of a deal. Don't worry. mm. Mm-hmm. I mean, if it was that big of a deal, I mean, honestly, I would put like reminders, but I'm like, it's like, you know, it's not something that matters that much. It's not like I'm like losing sleep over that. I'm losing sleep over the fact that like, how do I explain? I'm losing sleep because I'm like working on things, but nowadays there's been like a lull in work. It's not that I'm not working on things, because that's what my Discord status says. I'm seeing about something that could be help, and it's like it's that in this time period it'd be probably beneficial to pause working so that I know what the like the person that I'm maybe partnering with like would want. It's hard to explain. You're losing sleep because you're an insomniac. Also very true. mm. Can you see through the eye? No, this eye's broken. It's got like, I don't know if you can see the detail, but there's a scar that runs all the way through, even the lens. So it's fogged over. It's one of those like where, I mean, if I got a replacement eye somehow, maybe. But I don't know any magics to do that. There's not a good enough healing potion here in Neverland. Do you have a story? Well, the funny story being that I'm a clumsy dude, and once I got my my hook from the incident involving the crocodile, you know, a scratch becomes a lot more dangerous. No, that's the funny joke. The funny story. I don't have. I'm gonna be real. I don't actually have a real like. Here's the thing. I should have. I'm gonna be real, but I just didn't. I didn't, and I should have. I'm gonna be real. I do also have a separate story, which is also related to eye injuries, but it's more like the IRL sort of like trauma story. It's true though, he did get stung in the eye. I did. I fucking am terrified of bees because of the fact that I got stung in the stung in the eye. Oh my god, I nearly went to that. That's why we put a mitten over the hook. Yeah, if I'm going to sleep, I'll actually just take the hook off, hang it up. I mean, I can tell the real story about it, like so like, if for those that have heard this story, you know, I don't know how many times I've told this story before, but it's like to explain how much I don't like bees. Well, I guess it's mostly like, you know, flying insects traumatized me. I'm gonna say that it was probably a bee because from what I know, it was like 0 days. I think it's been a while though, actually. It's been like maybe a couple months, so it's like there's some new folk that may not have known. Well, actually, I don't know, but it has been, it's fine. I'm just like trying to think, when was that last time I told? I don't remember. Maybe it was like, because I remember telling other friends that I'm like, I don't know when was like the time I've said it on stream though. So, for those that are not aware of why I have a actual legitimate phobia, if it's the beast story makes you uncomfortable, please don't tell. It's not that it makes me uncomfortable. It might make you uncomfortable because of how like actually wild it is. But it's like yeah, it's probably a couple months ago. Yeah. One time this year so far. Okay, so it's actually not been that much. Ahoy, ahoy, Siren, welcome in. And also hi, welcome anybody that I did not say hi to. I do apologize. We have a lot of very fun, consistent crew. I thank you just like every time you get to come on by. Like legitimately, I know I say this every time I stream, but it's like it makes me so happy to see you guys as regulars, okay? Like it's so, like it warms my heart, and I'm like, I'm not gonna cry because I do get emotional about this, but it's like, dude, legitimately, it makes my night so much better. Like it's like, I don't know. I wish like I could express how much I love the crew. Get him, make him emotional. Oh my gosh. Get him, boys. That's such a cute emote though. You have consistent regulars better than most of big streamers. I think it's like interesting how to explain that. Like there are people that have regulars that it's just hard to see as much due to like the mass, if that makes sense. You're pretty egg, yes. Express how much you love us by talking and interacting with us. Aww. I do. I try at least. You're alright. Aww. You're very sweet. I got a mask for them motherfuckers. Oh my goodness. Oh man. You're so silly. I am actually very proud of the crew though. Like you guys do actually. You mean a lot to me. And try to make sure that you are like you see that in the way I talk and the way I do things. because it does matter. And it's something that I know a lot of people try. They do also very much care about their crew, but it's like, I feel like maybe at some point, like, because of this thought process, that I sometimes worry too much, you know? Because it's like, I don't want you guys to ever feel like I'm doing things to take advantage of the crew and stuff like that. And I really, really do just enjoy the conversations we can have. I'm here for mostly here for the amazing voice. That's also perfectly fine. You know what? Hell yeah. I think it's like, no matter what you're here for, like, if you're here to have fun conversation, or if you're here to just vibe and listen to me yap, I think that's, you know, always a great time. Okay? No worries. Honestly, I think I do listen to a lot of people. Like, I know that I may never personally get to talk to or whatever, because of the fact that, like, I just enjoy listening and watching them stream. Like, there's tons of people that I'm like, I mean, there might be at some point opportunity, but like, you never know. I'm the type of person that just takes, I try to take every day at a time, you know? Enjoy the little things in every day. Yeah. What I was gonna say, oh yeah. So, I don't know. It's nice. Sorry, I got really sidetracked, because I don't know. I just enjoy the crew. You guys mean a lot to me, and I hope you always can, like, I hope you can tell, okay? That's it. That's all I'm saying. But, I wanted to say, this is a story I have that maybe, like, triggering to some people due to the fact that, like, bugs are commonplace, like a fear, a phobia for people. So if you do not enjoy bugs, this may not be a great story for you. But there's your warning. I love him. Are you squeamish? Rum away. It's Free Ball Friday. It is. Oh boy. So, when I was a kid. Oh my god. Yo!
From a cab far away, get supported nerd. Affectionate, you woo.
Aww. From a cab far away, get supported. Thank you, cat. Oh my god, you didn't have to throw $5 into the treasure pile. Thank you. You're very sweet though. It helps tremendously more than you can imagine, okay? Thank you. Sorry, you get distracted by, like, people being generous, okay? Jeez. You can be generous later. I gotta tell a story so I don't forget. I appreciate that though. Okay. So, this is a story that I tell to explain why I have a decently severe phobia of bees. It's more broad towards, like, bugs that buzz because of what's happened. And I tell you this because it's like, some people hear that I have a phobia and they're like, okay, but why? There's always a reason. So, when I was a kid, about 4 years old, I was basically playing tag with a bunch of other kids at a daycare. And I really was like, you know, I was told that if you are having, like, you know, if a bee is around you, the best way to avoid getting stung is by not moving and not bothering them, like, not moving too violently near them or not bothering them, and they won't bother you. And what happened was, during this game of tag, when I was out in the sort of like recess time, like area of like this daycare, we were like, there was a bunch of like flowers in this field, and clearly that is gonna attract some bees. And my fellow kids at that time may have not heard that sort of say warning about bees. So I saw this kid being bothered by a bee, and he was freaking out. Of course, I mean, he doesn't know the rule, man. And what happened was, whilst he was freaking out, he was flailing his arms and whatnot, and he slaps this bee clean out the air, and it lands on my face. And this bee, you know, being angry and an insect, so, like, he didn't know that it was the other kid that slapped him, and so it was just pissed. And what it went like, and when it wanted to just take out its anger, it was seething. Okay, basically buzzing even whilst it was like on my face. I took this sort of information that I was told as a kid to be like, oh, don't move. It won't bother you. It won't sting you if you don't move. Even though this bee was already way beyond that. It would have been way better to have slapped it away, but no. My mindset was set. I was set on not doing anything. And the bee crawls up my cheek and then stings me. Not on my eyelid, but in my eye. And I pass out from fear because of the fact that this is something that was never an option in my little kid brain. Being stung in your eye. Oh boy. So I wake up later, just absolutely traumatized from this experience, and I cannot stand the sight or sound of anything that is remotely close to a bee. And like, if it's like a realistic looking thing, then it just like it absolutely will trigger that phobia, and I cannot do anything about that. There was a time where I was playing Resident Evil 7, the one with the house where there's like a bunch of these like weird family members, and one of them is the mother, and she has flies, right? I was playing that on stream, and what happens is that you get into their section, and there's immediately a giant bug with wings. And I see this after opening the door, and I just freeze. because of the graphics, it looked too real, and my mind registered as that's something in your view right now. Either run or you will die. Like, and I had to end stream immediately after. I went back to the save spot and I just like, guys, I gotta go. I have to go. I can't deal with this. So I had to actually install a mod just so that I could progress in that section of the game. It was that. Oh boy. It was so wild because the only mod that apparently affected the bees and wasps and like flies or whatever they were in that section was a Simpsons mod that changed the model from the bee looking thing to the whatever Simpsons character that's like Bee Man or something. Flyman or whatever, and it's so silly. And you couldn't do that without making the mom. You couldn't do that without making the mom also Marge, and that's so funny. Yeah, Bumblebee Man. It's so funny in hindsight, though. Oh man. But I mean, like, to me it's kind of just silly to think about how small things, even though it's like, yeah, people have been like stung way more than that in their like adult lives and stuff, but like if you're a kid and you go through that, like, yeah man, you're gonna not wanna you're not gonna want to deal with that. You're not gonna want to deal with anything associated with that. Sorry you went through that thing as a kid. Legitimately though, like I don't like, I don't interact with bees all that often, but it does, like, it has made it so that like anything that is in like a buzzing bug will just trigger that fight or flight. And so like even times when I'm like in a game, that'll just destroy my my ability to progress or like be near whatever that enemy is. There was like times in gosh, I don't remember what game. There was like a game I was sponsored to play that I you had to collect honey from a bee's nest or something, and the noise was too accurate. And I'm like, God damn it. It's not as bad as it used to be, but like definitely not a great thing to deal with. Especially when there's like, oh, clearly there's options for like spider phobia, blah blah blah, or like arachnophobia, that's the word. And it's like, well, okay, but that's not what's affecting me. I don't like, I can look at a spider and be like, it sucks, but it's not gonna make me literally a triggered fight or flight. It's not as common, and thus, you know, nobody fucking deals with it. It sucks, especially if you want to play something like the bees in Lethal Company. Yeah, they actually are close enough that it's like on the edge. It's like it's like worse than most people. It's like, you want to take a hive? It's like, absolutely fucking not. I will die in game fat like sooner than like then I will try to do that for you. Absolutely not. When banana spiders come out and you, oh no. Ew. I mean, I don't enjoy bugs of any sort, so that's, you know. Yeah. Oh no, Siren, I hear you. I'm not even gonna read some of these out like that out loud. Ugh. Comes to wasps or something flying close, you just blow, make them fly away. Well, it's like yeah, or moths and you didn't have to you didn't have to like delete them. You're fine, it's fine. You're fine there. I just ooh, are moths and butterflies okay? I mean, I'm gonna be real, they should be, but it still's fucked up. Like you're deleting it because I want to throw up. You know what? Fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day. You're nice from a distance. I understand it. Yeah. No, I don't mind from a distance, legitimately. Even if it's like there's one indoors or whatever. I'm like, I'm not gonna really bother much. Because it's like, as long as it's not in my area, then it's fine. Yeah. As long as you're not in trouble. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. More than anything, it's probably just like how Gaia said, is like, just didn't like the mental image of actually reading that aloud. Ahoy, hi, cat. Yeah, no, I mean, like, they help the maintain so there's not other bugs. So honestly, snakes, yeah, it's fine. I've actually held and picked up a snake and whatnot. It's fine. Well, like, snakes dependent. Like, I mean, in the wild, it's definitely you should be scared, but like, if it's not, then you're fine. You know. Oh no. You've accidentally squished a slug. Oh no, it's okay. You did not know. You got a pet snake? Ooh. I like lizards. I like lizards in general. Like, even the ones that are like funky, scary looking. I don't know, something about them. Cause I was looking at some lizards the other day. Oh, like snakes are adorable, man. Like I don't know, like how the happy emote is. Even if it's like they're meant to be scary, like I'm not scared of them. Yeah. You know, when the bug talk's over, the image is gonna make me explode. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're talking about like reptiles though. Oh no. It's okay. Reptiles. No, I don't see any sort of like cicadas. I haven't seen anything for a while. Ball python. Ooh, python. I've never had the opportunity to have a python or something of that sort. I'm out of here. Lizards are fun friends. They are. They're silly guys. They are like, in a way, they're kind of like, I don't know how to explain it more than they're like, more often than not, they're just kind of doofuses. Like, I've definitely seen videos enough that it's like, they're just sillies. Have you seen a hognose snake? Yeah, they have like really silly turned up noses. Yeah. Snakes that have played dead. Oh yeah, I've seen a couple silly guys like that. Really like belly up and that whatnot. I feel like I used to know a dude that was a biologist for specifically lizards. And I think they were called like a, I think they were called I'm trying to remember what it was their, like, what was their title? It was like, I can't remember, but it was like they knew a lot about herpetologist. Yeah, that's what it is. You are very correct. Yes, that's right. And we had like, I had like a summer class with them, and they were able to teach about like all sorts of really cool stuff. And they had these, ooh, what are they called? They're like crested lizards, and they like, not crested. What is it? It's like they have like spines and stuff around their they're like desert lizards. He had some, and I think he brought them to class at one point. Crested geckos? Maybe? Let me look. Crested gecko. Was it these guys? Because it's, I know it's not a chameleon. I know what those guys are. Yeah, he had crested geckos. He did. That's what it is. Because I remember the big eyes like this. Yeah. Not a bearded dragon. Close, but like not. Yeah. These guys are like, he had two of them that were like brought to class, and it was so cute. Show the little guy. I will grab a picture. Yeah. It's like, yeah, here's a good one, actually. Yeah. Crested gecko. Whoa! It's a giant picture. Holy. Giant lizard. Wow. Look at him. This is what he had when he brought to class. And it was really interesting. He had two, and it was like silly guys. Crested gecko jump care. Wah! So it's like, ah, I like lizards. So I mean, you know. Does he know he's real? He probably doesn't. All he knows is drink water, eat food. Yeah. Does he know we love him? Those and leopard geckos are cute. Yeah, I think he was talking about how he wanted to get a leopard gecko. Let me look. I think it was that, actually. Yeah, because it's like, these guys are also very, very silly noodles. Let me get you guys a visual. Yeah. Oh, to be a lizard sitting on a hot rock. Yeah. They're so silly. Look at this guy. Wow. He's so silly. Yeah, this is a leopard gecko. Very silly dude. You're a fan of toke geckos? I don't think I'm familiar, no. I feel like a lizard would be fun to have. I know it's like still as much of a responsibility as a lot of other pets, like not cage pets, but like, you know what I mean? So that, you know, you wouldn't want to get them without knowing things beforehand. Yeah. Ahoy. A snake is a pain. I have a scar on my foot where she bit me. Oh no. It's okay. They do not know anything about thorny devils. I've seen, but I don't know much. I know that they, if I remember right, they're the type that like also freeze up when they're like threatened, and it's really cute. It's like, oh. And they like they'll just look like they're Paralyzed. So silly. I see little lizards all in the garden at my work, and I want to take them home. Aww. Cute. You show the crew Toki geckos? Let me look them up. Yeah, let me see. Because I don't think I'm familiar either. Oh. They're like chunky. They're like, they're almost like the, frilled gecko, or, yeah. They're silly looking dudes. Ever heard of a loach? I know the name, but I don't think I have a visual in my head. A loach. Ah, this is a tokigekko. Oh, dude. I like him. You think of fish? Oh, yeah, a loach fish. Loach as a fish. I'm not as familiar with fish for sure, but cute. True maintaining humidity for snakes is a pain. I could imagine actually, yeah. Had to stash a lizard in my bra during a blizzard once. Oh my god. Ain't no way. That's so silly. Oh no. Thorny devil. Yeah. I didn't remember to. Yeah. Thorny devils are also very cute. I remember there was like a meme at some point that involved a thorny devil. They're so silly looking. I like them. They like get all stanced up. This is like trying to find one with like good detail. They look like little dragons, which is really cool. Cherry shrimp colony. Ooh. You guys got little pets like that? Aw, cute. As long as you know how to take care of them, then that's perfectly cool with me. Hell yeah. Look at this little dude. He's so silly. He looks like he's a scared cat. Aw. They're so spanky. They're like solid thorns on the back of them. There's the one that shoot blood. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they might be something that does that. That's kind of intense. Before it became illegal to own, I had a pet cardinal. Oh, damn. I like silly birds as well. You want a little hognose and the little dragon ones? Oh, I've heard of like the ones that look like dragons that are snakes. Yeah. I feel like also if I were to have one that was like an unusual pet, I maybe would want like well, it's like birds are just so long lived versus what people imagine. So I don't know. It's hard to say what I would want as a little friend, little pet, right? Used to own pet rats a while ago. They hold a special place in your heart. Aww. I've seen some pet rats and they can be very, very cute. Sometimes at a fairy cage, but they're cute, but sometimes need to shut the fuck up. Oh no. It's, I think, interesting because you can't really, there's some pets and some animals that you can't really help their behavior. Say if like a bird wants to squeak and squawk, they'll just do it. They can't, like, you really can't train, like, you can't really train something like that. I don't know. I mean, maybe, I don't know much about birds in that sense, like, at least having them as a pet. So, I mean, maybe you can, but I don't believe so. I had a turtle, I had dogs and cats now. I really want a ferret. Ooh, a ferret would be so cute. I've seen, there's another streamer that I know of who has, like, rescued, I think, oh gosh, I don't know how many by this point, but like a good, like, 10 or 12 different like ferrets. Yeah, Pirate Software. He's a rad dude, and he's got like a bunch of cute little ferrets, and we've rated them at some point. So I don't know. They're very, very cute. Mm-hmm. So many people in China and Vermont on Twitch. Oh, people. That's so silly. Actually, I took me a second to catch. Oh no. Yeah, here from Vermont. You caught me. Hooty hoo, Vermont. Oh, wow. That's so silly. I didn't even think about that. Frogs are funny pets because depending on their species, they start croaking whenever it's late. Oh, you know, that's probably, yeah, that's something I did not know. Like, well, I mean, I guess it makes sense because of like nocturnal frogs and stuff. Well, maybe not specifically nocturnal, but you know what I mean. Like that's when they're most vocal, at least. Yeah. Parrots are like 3-year-old behavior. Act out, make noise, and get into mischief that are long-lived, 50 years. Yeah. Like they can be actual, like there are some birds that may even live longer than some people that have owned them, and that's crazy. But it's like they're a lot more intelligent than most people give credit. They're not, yeah. They're not actually as, like, you would need good knowledge on how to take care of them, and that's why unfortunately there's a lot of birds that don't have long permanent homes. Stoats also very cute. They're like very akin to ferrets, and I love them. Silly dudes. Mm-hmm. I remember seeing like they're the type of species that like actually with the time of the year their fur changes, and it's like so cute. I love that stuff. It's hilarious because that's how we know at my old job when night was close because the frogs were singing in their tanks. Aw, that's so cute though. Yeah. Dude, I love little guys like that. My granddad had a parrot who swore a lot, copying my grandmother when she was on call. Oh, yeah, dude. I heard about like there was this dude that I like read a story about who had a parrot or a parakeet, something of that sort, that was intelligent enough to reply. And it would be like, what? Like as if he actually didn't hear you. And it's like when you clarify, he'll be like he'll be satisfied and stuff like that. It's really interesting. I'm still mad hedgehogs are illegal in your state. Aw. Dang. Hedgehogs are also very cute. Maybe they're like an invasive species of old times. So maybe that's part of it. I have a friend who owns chinchillas, and it's so cute. Aww. I knew of somebody that had a chinchilla, but I think that like such a different sort of little guy that you need to take care of it in such a specific way. Yeah. You got a little jar of sand and they just roll in it. Yeah, from what I know, that's how they bathe. And that's how they know how to do it. Yeah. Can we have a bunny? Dude. I had a bunny when I was a kid, but I didn't know how to take care of it, so it was kind of more on my parents to take care of it. Sadly. And so it's like I don't know how long lasting he was though, unfortunately. Because I don't know. I wasn't familiar with them. He was so polite, like a butler. Aww. His name was Jeeves. Aw, that's so cute though. Little dirt bats. Yeah. You can ironically get rats because my cat didn't go after them. Oh, that's silly though. Like, well, I mean, it's you would have to like treat it as if it was a stray pet and like have it get shots and stuff if you wanted to actually have it so that it didn't have diseases and whatnot, just to be sure, because you never really know. Because even with strays, like that's also something that happens a lot. Mm-hmm. I want a little mouse. Aw. When I used to go to their house, the parrot would just yell at me to go away because it didn't like my dad. Oh no. There's like, especially if it's somebody like, say you have like a beard or something, and it's like, I don't like beards. It'll be very vocal about bearded man. Ah. No. And it's like, unless you change that. Oh no. Peeps the Pets channel. I have an adorable hamster named Sandy Cheeks. Oh, I gotta see that. Let me see. Aww. Cute. I love that. Aww. They're adorable. They playing the game. Fancy rats for a few years. They're good boys. Sadly, they passed. Yeah, I don't think rats are too long lived, but they are silly little guys. Need company when I was sick. Aww. That's nice. I love that for you. I like all sorts of little guys. I don't know. Like I said, there's just a ton of like good little pets that we can have. I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's always the thought of like exotic pets too, but it's like that's even harder to know how to maintain though. That's the problem. Like, man, there was this like wildlife sanctuary when I was a kid. I used to go to with family, and I actually was able to, not just one time, I was able to like bottle feed some baby tigers, and it was so fucking cool. I'm like, that is a pet that I know I cannot have, but God, it was such a, oh, I love that. So sick, right? I'm like, ah. The last hamster I had was out to get me. I'm sure he wanted me dead. Oh gosh. You rode a tiger once. Ooh. Damn. You have a bear sanctuary where it lets you bottle feed the baby cubs. God, I love bears. Ah, they're so cute. Why are they so cute? They're like big dogs. Why will they kill me and maim me if they are so cute? Even Big Bear is adorable. I hate it. They will destroy me, rip me to shreds. But I don't care. I want to hug the brown bears and stuff like that, man. The Kodiaks, the fucking black bears, all of them. Ah, I love them so much. It would be worth it. I remember seeing like a silly fucking post that was like, you know, if I was being eaten by a bear, I'd get a quick pet in real quick. I'd get a quick pet in. You wouldn't see me stopping that. It's like true. You know what? Valid. I did see somebody say on TikTok that we should breed bears to be dog sized. Could you imagine a domesticated bear? That's crazy. Black bears are timid. Grizzly brown bears will fuck you up if you don't heed their warning. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, every bear is like pretty equipped, but you know, depends on how they'll use it though. And then polar bears will kill you because no, I've heard that like the only bear that it's like one of its like what was it? It was like it will hunt human for sport. Like it's like, oh, that's insane. Oh god. Supposedly foxes are trying to act like dogs and cats so they can be domesticated and people take care of them. I've seen stuff like that. Yeah. Sloth bears are violent too. That I've not heard. Sloth bears. I've seen sun bears and they're very like weird looking. Sloth bears. Interesting. I've seen this guy. He looks silly, but I guess maybe he's big, nasty guy. I like his silly fur pattern though. Let me see if I can find like a good photo to share with the crew. Oh, this guy's nose is all messed up. Oh no. He kind of do look like he'd mess you up though. He's got that demeanor. He's like, if somebody was like a horror writer, like, this is the face of a bear. A bit of a freak, honestly though. They do have poofy ears. That's a very valid counter argument. Like, here's one, let me show you, of a sloth bear that looks cute. Okay, so this guy, like, he looks like he'd be cute, right? He's like, he's pretty decent. He's cute. But I'm like, okay. Then I see like this dude. I'm like, this guy has no remorse. Like, this guy will kill you. Sorry, I'm like looking at a different one. This guy will like actually mess you up. He does not care. Let me show you. He's looking at you like he's sizing you up. Yeah, this is the one that I said had a messed up nose. Ooh. Oof. Okay. Damn, dude. Damn. Jeez. Yeah, that guy is... He is going to mess you up. Maybe he has got a evil, like a backstory where he's got reason to though. It looks like he'll take your lunch money, honestly though. The guy's silly noses. That's about all the redeeming. Well, silly noses and fluffy ears. Those are like the most like cute part of them. Yeah. Do have weird mouths for slurping up bugs. Oh. Okay, that kind of makes sense. I don't see a picture specifically showcasing that, but well, I mean the lips for sure, but like not. I've not seen the picture with their teeth, and I'm like, I don't know if I really want to. A little past midnight for you. Aw, if you need to head to bed, don't worry. Get some good rest. Appreciate you coming on by, and I do apologize that I might stream pretty late for you. But I hope you had fun while you were here. Good night. Red pandas and raccoon dogs. Oh, I love those guys. Yeah, red pandas and raccoon dogs. Basically, real life tanukis. Yeah. Look at this guy. He's so silly. He's so fluffy. I love him. He's just a silly guy. I love him. Oh my god, now I just have like all sorts of pictures of animals on here. Look, ow. That's a real life tanuki. Ow. So cute. I love them. And I follow like TikTok accounts for like looking at red pandas, so I definitely have seen those guys. These guys are so cute. I love them. I think from what I've heard is that they're from what I remember, they're more actually closely related to dogs than they are raccoons though. So that's neat. They're like a canine and not a... I don't know what a raccoon would be considered. They do kind of look like raccoons, so that's why I understand that. Yeah. New room, hell yeah. Hi, Nick. Hi. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, as you come in, I just immediately delete all the evidence of the new room. Hi, how are you doing, dude? Welcome. Hide! Quick! Nick's here! Hello, my dude. We've been just talking about like all sorts of cute creatures of all sorts. Guys, if you have not seen Nick's stuff, he makes some really cool like deep dives into a lot of horror stuff, but not solely horror. It's like, I know that you've done stuff involving like looking into analog horror and stuff too, which is really interesting. I feel like it's something that I know only like surface level about, but like, dude, it's so interesting. Yeah, fun feelsy. Yeah. Welcome in, Nick. Welcome. We've been vibing. I honestly am like, I don't know if I would, because my thought is I've always wanted to do stuff where I do deep dives, but I'm like, I don't know what I would want to do, right? Like that's a hard time to figure out specifics. Acquire the pleasure of your company later this summer. Yeah, dude, I'd love to come on by. Absolutely. Send me a message and I would love to schedule something, dog. Because I've been pretty open recently. I without going into much detail, some things have cleared up and hopefully will stay that way. So I'm less busy as I used to be. Hopefully it'll stay that way. So I can actually interact with friends, have conversations with people that I want to. We'll see though. Oh man. I feel like there's just so much I want to do. And it's like, it's just kind of difficult to get everything that I want to do done, if that makes sense. 7,000 souls. Oh my god, that's... That emote's title is so silly. It's my life lately. Honestly, I feel... Okay, everybody is so busy, but it's like the real ones that make time. You know what I mean? So I'm trying, you know, I want to make time for people. Just got done with one job and got to get dragged into another. That feel. I know that feel. I'm like thinking about though, like there's just so many things. So many things that I want to do, but it's like hard to start sometimes, you know? Especially with the limited resources I got. Yeah, it takes money too. That's the problem more than most. Is like it does take a lot of interest into it. Like unless you're gonna full send and do every part of it yourself. But you know, sometimes that's also very rewarding. Like how I mean, not to just bring it immediately back, but it's like to talk about the room again. It's like this is all my own art, and so it's like getting to showcase this is like really nice. I don't know, to me, people being like, dude, your room is rad, it's like, great, thank you, I drew it myself. Thanks. It's kind of like how some people are with my my model stuff, so it makes me very cheesed to know that people really enjoy the stuff that I make. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. I don't know. It's like, I love being able to showcase things for you guys. Because, like, being able to... How do I explain? Because of my history, like, I'm not gonna say that I'm not an attention whore, but it's like... It's being able to showcase the new things, right? It's kind of nice. Oh man, it's dope if you can say that their own work is there on their stream. Yeah, right? Like, it's cool. Even if it's in little ways, being able to say, like, this is my own handicraft is really nice. I just gotta get... I just want more people to see that, right? I remember at some point when I was going through my college stuff, I had the opportunity to be an art curator, which is a very, very wild thing in the first place. But it's like seeing people look at these pieces and just like fully absorb them into their sight, like just think about them, like whilst they're looking at it. It's just, it was so endearing. So, I don't know, in part I really wanted to be that myself, you know? Like, not just be the guy that curates, but it's like being able to have my show, like being the center of attention. I feel like in a lot of ways it's like I'm built for this, which is so silly. I feel like that's so self-absorbed, but I mean, not enough people are. Not enough people that deserve to be are, I guess, in my opinion. Whoa, a shiny whooper. Self-understanding. I kind of agree, though. Like, I don't know, man. I've always been somebody that does not want to come across as like one way or another, and by this point I gotta really just stop giving a shit, and that's still very, very difficult, you know? I think that's everybody's like journey, though. Eventually you realize not a lot of that truly matters as long as you're enjoying it. At least I hope that's something that people find after a point. I hear shiny whoopers are good eats. How dare. It's the shine that really gives it the flavor. Do not do the whooper. Poke Meshi. Oh no, I could not. There's just, well, okay. I'm certain there's like some people have tried to make stuff like that, but it's like, I don't know. I just love the little guys too much, man. I just, I can't. You got, oh man. Even Dungeon Meshi, that's like still, they have to like really villainize these like monsters just in order for me to like feel okay, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's, I love Dungeon Meshi, by the way. It's such a good show, and I am excited for more. Oh, so fucked up. A Poke Meshi, man. I could totally see somebody like doing something like that and being like, what is the edible ones? Like, would Bulbasaur be a salad? And I'm like, dog, chill. Oh. No, you're fine. No worries. I mean, there's just a lot of Pokemon nowadays, especially with stuff like there are some actual food Pokemon, like the one that's just a frosting, like a frosting creature named Alcremie, or the ice cream Pokemons. They're like Vanillish and stuff. That's what their names are. It's like really silly in hindsight. It's like, do people, you know, just actually go out and grab a Vanillish and, you know, enjoy theirself a nice meal? I don't know. A Fido? No, not the dog. No. Ah, no. That's fucked up. Not the little guy. He's just a little guy. Leave that little guy alone. Oh man. Sleep is long overdue, but before he leaves, he's gonna make Hooty rich with hugs, doubloons for him and his crew. Aw, good night, Twitch. I appreciate you. You don't enjoy a freshly squeezed Pokemon on a hot day? Oh my god. Holy. In this context, it's like silly because we just recently finished the Moemon ROM, where it's like all of the anime, like all of the Pokemon are cute anime girls, and it's like this is even a step beyond. Oh no. Slowpoke Cloth Claws, and Crab Brawler Claws are mentioned. Truly, truly wild. I understand though. Magikarp are technically eaten. I've heard actually. They used to talk about that a lot more often in the anime, but I don't know how often nowadays because I've not seen recent seasons. Did not know. I feel like that was more a common thing. You seen the fan animations where they cook Pokemon? No, I don't know if I wouldn't probably want to either. I'd feel probably too bad. One where they use squirrels as soup bowl? Oh my god. That's heinous. Not these little guys, dude. No shot. That's messed up. I like them too much. No. Oh my god. And now it just sounds like you guys are saying that there's more than just the one. There's like multiple. Jeez. I don't know. I don't think I could handle that. I have like too much sentimental value towards like these little guys, man. I don't know. I don't know. Executor for coconut cream pies. Just, oh no. And then voila. Rip off their heads and voila. Oh god. Cherubi is a literal fruit. That's a very valid point though. Like, some are just like we're like back and forth with that. Like I was saying earlier, like Vanillish is just ice cream, and then like Alcremie is just frosting. I'm like, that's crazy. Like you're not, you're. It's like, what do you do? What do you feel like? How are you supposed to feel about that? That's insane. Can you use cliff keys to open locks? I don't know if they ever mentioned that before, actually. Like, that? Maybe. A bunkmate. Sweet apparently is eaten by Pokemon all the time by accident. By accident? Jesus. I mean, you know, the Pokedex entries are also, like, crazy. You know, like, they are all over the place. They go crazy with those. So, honestly, it's on the surface a cute little like monster catching game, and then when you read about them more in detail, it starts to be like, are we sure it's a cute, just, you know, monster catching game? I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. One sweet is based off of an exotic fruit. Oh god. But they have cute little faces. I mean, I'm not a like a vegan or anything, but like, come on. Some literally just have like smiley faces, right? Like they're just smiley face guys. Like they don't even have a thought behind their head, but they're just so silly. Ugh. Beware is a wild Pokemon that uses hugs to shatter your spine. It's adorable. It's true. It's a hug monster. Yeah, you don't want to see the face staring back at you while you eat it. No, of course not. I mean, that's almost like if I had to with any food, that would probably be the case either. Like, I would not want to see that on any like thing I ate. Including a fish, right? Like, I don't even, like, it's like, they're emotionless, but still, I feel like it would be messed up if you did. They had no business making some of them look tasty as hell, though. It's true. Well, okay, you very, very valid point. Some of them do just look like delicious sweets and stuff. They do just look like food. And I'm like, I don't know, man. the fruit off of Tropius's neck, they can be eaten. That's a good point. True, Tropius does make fruit, and that's humane, I guess. That still begs the question, though. Like what would that be considered? Is that like, is that a vegetable or is that like meat? Or I guess, sorry, a fruit, or is it meat? I don't know, man. These are questions that I don't these are questions that I do not have answers to, man. I'm just as confused as you guys are. Fruity meat. I don't enjoy that thought. Nah. Case in point, the ice cream Pokemon. It's true. Yeah, definitely been brought up for sure, for sure. Snover produces frozen berries that feed people that are like as a friendly gesture. Aw, that's cute. Aw. Spaghettito is gonna end up as orange. Oh, end up as orange chicken in some backwaters takeout spot. No, chill. Holy. It looks like meat, tastes like banana. That's. I'm gonna say that's probably worse. If the banana from Tropius looks like meat, that's bad. That's a deterrent for sure. One of the Easter movies where the Easter bunny poops out the jelly beans. Oh god. I'm not familiar, man. That sounds awful. Not the lettuce. Conception of, oh no. I swear. You know, why can't we just have these guys as little pants, man? They're supposed to be friends. Literally, Finding Nemo taught us that these guys are friends, not food, okay? A reminder to all those that would... delicious friends. Fun to bed, better to chew on. just absolutely rude behavior. Hasty murder. I'm not even a vegetarian. I'm just saying. This is a lot. This is Could you in theory eat a ghost Pokemon? No, but they could kill you. There is a lot of entries about how ghost Pokemon will just kill you outright. It's very much the case. If you know Dream Eater, that's a good point. There's also the fact that like psychics exist in the Pokemon world. Psychics and like spirit mediums. That's kind of crazy if you think about it. Eat with your mind. So could, in theory, a person learn Pokemon moves like Dream Eater? That feels wild. Like that would be something where they'd have like, because I mean it does cause damage, like physical damage, right? So I'm a part of PETA, people eating tasty animals. Okay, animals are very tasty. I love meat. I'm just basically playing devil's advocate here, saying like there's a lot of caveats. Like I'm not the one who raised the cattle, right? You know, it's like I don't know how those people feel, and I don't think I could be one of those people. You eat a Kadabra, does that count as cannibalism because they used to be human? That is a crazy question. They're not human, but if, oh god. Because that's like so many different other things too. Eat a Kadabra, turn into an Alakazam. Oh shit. Crazy. How does an Alakazam happen in the wild though? If trade evolutions are a thing, how does that happen? Like, are there wild Alakazam? I don't know. How does that happen? Absorb in-game psychic powers. Well, you don't even have to like do anything like that. You can just learn psychic abilities. That's what I was saying. Like, there's like the first gen. What is her name? Like, Sabrina. Sabrina has psychic ability, so it's like you can just learn it. I don't know if that's like talked about as much after the fact, but like there are psychics in the games. You can just, they don't ever talk about that in the anime past Sabrina, right? Like there are people that just have powers. They're like Pokemon in Legends Arceus. Okay. I'm a psychic, I wish. Dude, I mean, I'm just saying, it's crazy in hindsight, right? I feel like if I had psychic ability, honestly, it would be kind of interesting. I don't know what I would want out of like psychic abilities. Maybe more than levitation's one for sure. But I don't know if I would want anything like a mind reading capabilities, because that feels like way too much. The terrible meme on how to get Pokemon to evolve. Take an Eevee and use it. Use the evolutionary stone as a brick. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like that's awful. My thought has always been like, if it touches it, it would just like change and absorb it. Oh man. Yeah, that's how you get the ghost mon. No. They're still alive and well, even if they're ghost. Bark, bark, bark. I imagine there'd be an actual evolution for Eevee that's ghost. I mean, with how much they like bank on Eevee as like the successor to being like Pikachu's like fame, right? They should make an Eevee of every type. Do it. If you're gonna full send make Eevee the next Pikachu, you gotta commit, okay? They've stopped for a good while. Here's a let's see, it's like, yeah, it's been like 3 generations since, so I mean, yeah, hard to say. You never know though, because I don't see them doing anything like an Eevee again unless they just like use, I don't know, basically like, yeah, if Eevee's that versatile, just make it all the times, right? Right? Like it wouldn't be the hardest to just make it. There's like almost a stone for anything, like an evolutionary stone for anything. Like, you know, for like a rock evolution, do like a moonstone already, like, because that's not a thing. They don't have an Eevee that's a moonstone, and that would be easy to get. Or like I don't know. There's other ones for sure. Steel Eevee, yeah, it's just like steel coat on the Eevee. Yeah, whatever that, like metal coat. That's the item, I think. Yeah. Special types and not the physical types with evolutions. Well, unfortunately, that is incorrect because, you know, dark type. But, you know, and, you know, grass and, you know, and ice and, you know, I wish that there was like consistency, but it's not. Unfortunately, I don't think that's like, if that's the case, they've already messed up. Originally, yes, that would make sense. Like the water, fire, electric. Yeah, no, I understand that. But it's like after that, unfortunately not. There's not a consistency other than we wanted this one. And Dragon Eevee, a flying. I've seen so many really good like concepts for these. I would love it. Like I've seen like a flying Eevee be just like puffy clouds and stuff, and it's like, oh, that'd be so cute. Lapras should have gotten a Mega Evolution. There's like so many Pokemon that could have totally gotten it. Also, I know that I've not played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but there's a DLC thing where you can like Terra crystallize things, and there's like one that's quote unquote all the types. Why not Terra Eevee? That's got to be something, right? So get a rock Eevee and need 2 items. You put a Eevee next to the bag of, oh my god. One stage Pokemon needs love at this point. Yeah, it's true. Scarlet and Violet was mad. No, I agree. I never actually purchased it because it's like I didn't want to support how unfortunately mediocre I thought it was. And I hope that others did the same, but I doubt it, you know? Like, I did not purchase that game because I did not think it was visually as okay. So like, I've talked about this when it was more popular, when it was more people were playing. What I thought was unfortunate about Scarlet and Violet, the concept of just going anywhere and doing these story stuff, very good, very good in practice. In theory, in practice, there's still technically an order, but you don't have to do it in that order, but it's easier. And then there's how do I explain the fact that the graphics do not match up to the Pokemon in stylization, and I really wish that wasn't the case. That is very important and very, very unfortunate. Like, if the environments were as stylized as like Sun and Moon or such, I could see it, right? I could see it. Like, they need to full send stylization, right? I think they just copy pasted Sword and Shield's graphics. There was definitely differences. One of the worst games graphically, one of the best stories. I could imagine. No, I could imagine. Like, I didn't play the story, but I've seen parts of it. I'm not complaining about stuff like that because I don't have any frame of reference there. What I mean is, like, I really, because of how much I enjoy Pokemon as a concept, I just want it to do good. You know what I mean? Like, there is a lot of ways they could have made it more stylized, and that would have made it better for the limitations of the Switch, if that makes sense. Like, to point at another Nintendo title, I think it's wild that it is very wild, in my opinion, that they are able to do the bare minimum on like a Pokemon, and then at the same time do some crazy stuff in Pikmin visually and still have it run really good. And I wish that more dedication went into the stylization and graphics of the environments and not just the Pokemon, if that makes sense. Like, the environments that should support the visuals on Pokemon, in my opinion. Like, not saying that anything has to go back to like 2D pixel styles, but I'm saying that, like, yeah. They also continue to log Pokemon behind paywalls. It is starting to get a little, their practice and stuff like that is unfortunately not something I want to support anymore. Yeah. Applin gets a second tier evolution. I've heard, actually. Yeah, there's another evolution line for Applin and stuff. Yeah, it becomes a Hydra. Snake with several heads, basically. Yeah. Hydrapod. So, I mean, like, there's visually, I think that, like, a lot of people, like, complain about the Pokemon designs. I think they're all fine. Like, they're all good. That's the least of my worries. When it comes to Pokemon, I want it to be, like, you know, I would love for the, like, the places to look crazy silly. Like, it does not have to be real renders. I want them to be like an anime like outline shader and stuff. Like, do that stuff, man. Designs are a little lackluster. I hear you. I could understand that thought process too. Feels less lived in since you can't go in the buildings. Also, very valid point. Very valid point. I think it's the unfortunate change of like something being fully open world, wherein it shouldn't be a problem, but because of how open it is, that's why it feels empty. Yeah. If you were to restrict, not even a lot, just like a little bits, go back to routes, but you can go anywhere, I think people would love it. You know what I mean? Like, if you can do the open world, but confine it to routes, that I think would be the balance that Pokemon would need. This is what I feel about Pokemon. I need to go away for a bit so people miss it and then bring it back. I kind of agree that they would, I think, need to really full send make the next generation and like make it like a very consistent experience, right? Gen 3 contests were the best. I think contests were very interesting as an addition. If you could like, sorry, if you could like actually progress a story by becoming a contestant at contests. Sorry, I dropped something. my controller was shifted off the edge on my desk and I had to pick it up my bed. But yeah, hopefully the Switch 2 will be better. I don't know what they'll do if it's still mobile, like you know, a handheld and a basically literally a Switch 2. That will limit the graphic qualities. But I don't know if they really care. You know what I mean? Little costumes and special stickers. Yeah. They don't. That's what I mean. It's like they probably don't care. Like, they're still making tons of money, so why should they in their eyes, you know? The X and Y system for Pokemon Care was the best. I liked a lot of like just feeding and petting your Pokemon. I agree. I kind of feel like that's a hard one too. Like, there's so many little things that they've changed and then removed. Like, they've done good and then they removed it. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what they plan to do anymore. Gen 3 is your favorite gen. I really do like Ruby and Sapphire. Like, Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, very good. I feel like the better way to experience that is Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So, when Pokemon had like single player in mind, like not the competitive tryhards, I think that's something I've seen too, where it's like, I don't want them to think about the competitive stuff. It's a really unfortunate thing that they do. I don't want them to. I want them to like just straight up, like, how do I explain? I really want them to just like make a good game, man. uh, but I don't know if they will. Unfortunately. That's the kicker. Waiting until they eventually make a Pokemon concierge game. I don't know what that would entail though. Like, they've tried something that's in the Pokemon world but not Pokemon as Detective Pikachu. And I don't think that game was a very successful series, unfortunately. But I don't know what they would want to do with that. Because they're purportedly in the new Legends game. I've heard, yeah. Want a Pokemon daycare? That'd be fun. That actually could be a good time, yeah. I feel like it would be something where, if we could do something like a Chow Garden thing, where, you know, you go and take care of Pokemon and feed them, and that was the game, they'd sell a lot. You know, just make it so that you can have anyone's, like, the problem being is that now they have so many Pokemon that it would be like a difficult thing to just have all these. Yeah. Because it's like, oh, you didn't include my favorite though. It's like, well, there are over 1,000. Pokemon removed shiny locks from new legendaries. Yeah. Can make those games also generational based. Very true. That's a good counter to that. Is that if you had like Gen 1, like Poke Daycare, that's 150, and you could really set that to be something nice, etc. like that. Yeah. I could see that. Yeah. Based on the generations and lock it to those, like, you know, generational Pokemon basically. Yeah. Oh yeah, also assuming this is Nintendo knowing how to take feedback. They don't. They have no idea. They barely know what the internet is. Have you seen their online service? Sorry. This is me just being like, hey man, I know I know for a fact that I will probably never get sponsored by a Nintendo thing. I like them. There's also so many problems. They don't. They purposely don't. That's bad. Very bad in modern society. That's insane. That's absurd. Yeah, who the fuck needs profit anyway? They could be even more powerful if they knew how the hell the internet works. Legitimately. Like, I kind of just wish it was a joke. They were founded before the before electricity was discovered. Yeah, Nintendo started as like a card game company, like unironically. And what I'm saying is get with the times. I don't care. Either get zoned out or fucking get with the times. You stupid goddamn. Anyway, sorry. They know how to people work in a way though. They can, yeah, they can basically just shill out anything and people will buy it. And I don't blame them either. Like, if you want to play a Zelda game, they're the only way to play them. It's like not in Not in a way that like can be helped. It's like almost legitimately a monopoly, like, but it's not. Like that would be like saying, oh, you can only buy Coca-Cola from cola, like from the Coke brand. It's like, yeah, because that's what they sell. So it's like, you know, it's hard to really, there's not really any alternative measures, right? Like, oh, I would like to I would like to buy a Coca-Cola, please. Well, yeah, you got to buy it from Coca-Cola. It's like, oh, what if I don't want to support Coca-Cola because blah blah blah? It's like, well, then you can't buy a Coca-Cola. You know, that's kind of the problem. It's not problem, but it's like just how it works, right? Remind me of the random ass fact. Sanrio literally has a knickknack company before, was a knickknack company before Hello Kitty took off. Most random stuff, umbrellas and sandals. Yeah, I mean, like, it's understandable though. Like, it's kind of not. I don't know the word for it. My mind's thinking prolific. Like, it just showcases where they came from with what they still do, because they make mostly with the Sanrio stuff, they mostly make like fashion and trinkets still. Like, it's nothing truly changed about that. Cute equals money. But what about hot equals money? Can I capitalize on that? Can I be hot equals money? Like, if you guys think I'm sexy, will you just give me money? I'm sorry. Yes. Wow. Sorry. It's not like, I'd say it as a joke. It's kind of just actually really funny that way. Oh no. Remember when I seen the Pokemon's first movie in theaters? My dad bought a bunch of tickets to get all the promo Pokemon cards. Oh. He did it for the movie 2000. I own a bunch of the Ancient Mews all wrapped. Good memories. Ooh. Seeing Don Fan for the first time. Oh yeah, there's like some really good movies, like stuff with that. Her name came from the Hello Kitty's name. Oh, originally just a one-off design for a coin purse they sold in the 70s. Oh, that kind of is silly though. I love that. She was printed on the coin purse with the word hello on it, and I think it's sold. Oh, that's silly. Also, cat with 100
Don't
shinies.
spend it all in one place, Hooty browse lol.
Don't spend it all in one place. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I won't. I don't know where I could. Thinking about that. Maybe I could get a like a $1 Costco hot dog. Maybe. That's still nice. Hmm. $1.40 at the local strip. Oh no. Have I ever told this story? Hmm. I have a story in mind. I'm like, but have I ever told it? Hmm. I don't believe so. Out of anybody that would remember, Scully, have I ever told the strip club story that I had? Oh no, oh no. What? You may have a long time ago. Okay. See, that's why I was like, out of anyone that would remember, I think it would be Scully that would remember. Oh man. Yeah. I don't know if I really want to tell it. It's like not even, it's not that much of a story other than like, okay. So, hmm. When I went to Vegas for TwitchCon, being that there's not a lot of places that you can just go that aren't like casinos and stuff, there were a group of us that wanted to see if they, if we could just go and just see a strip club. And I remember that I was like, I have never been. And I'm like, well, I guess if I'm being social, I could try. I could try. And I'm like, first time going to a strip club, being a Las Vegas strip club was honestly a crazy time. And I realized I may enjoy I enjoy ladies for sure. But I'm like, I don't think this environment's for me. Cause it's like people are smoking and drinking, and I'm like, I don't know about this one, but like I think that like it's I'm not gonna either. It was probably okay. So me going, it was people like it was like Victoria and a few other people that are in adjacence to that like Vex the Sun Eater and that sort of like group. And the problem being is that I'm not exactly the most like I think they're great and I think they're good people. I'm also that I'm not as familiar as I probably would have wanted to be whilst I am in a place like that. If that makes sense. So is the sort of not I was very socially awkward, and then on top of that, I'm in a place where people are doing crazy shit. It feels as though it was something where I could not get my brain to be like working properly. Like I was just overwhelmed with stimuli. I'm like, this is a lot all at once. I am immediately burnt out. If I was going with people that I knew more, maybe it would have been okay, but I feel as though maybe it was just not my kind of crowd. I don't know. I guess if I was like, I don't know, drunk whilst doing like stuff, maybe it could have been fun. I don't know, man. Oh no. You remember which club it was? The only club I ever saw was the Sapphire because it was right outside Circus Circus. I don't remember. Let me see. I don't know. It was. It was this place? I remember because I was waiting outside on the waiting outside the door because I was waiting for an Uber. How was the world's biggest strip club? Very overwhelming for somebody who's never been. I went to the world's biggest strip club, I suppose, without knowing. What the fuck? I didn't know until just now. Is that a fact? Huh. It's not, that's on them. They didn't make a good impression. Yeah, maybe. I'm like just thinking, this is crazy thinking about it, like, cause it's, I don't know. In the Americas or the world, I don't, if I remember right, definitely the biggest something. And you can tick that off your bucket list now. Yeah, that's a good point. Hooty's brain melted this strip club. It was a lot. Go to the strip club in Amsterdam. You will not be disappointed. I feel as though if I go, it would probably be more with people that I'm, like I said, I'm not saying it was all on that, but it was like I was very much outside my comfort zone. I was like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do like full send to do stuff if I'm in Vegas. And like, it was something that I realized maybe this is all a lot at once, and it was not my jam. But it's like, you know, like I said, if I was with friends, maybe more. The place I'm thinking of, you will definitely full send. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but that's so wild. I think, like, I don't know. I just was nervous with the fact that it was meeting new people, and I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. I got social, me having like severe social anxiety going to like a party place with people that I did not, like, I don't know, did not know too well, maybe was not the best idea. So that's all. I think that, like, how do I explain? There's just silly shit like that happened. And since it's like the TwitchCon this year is not going to be in Vegas, thank God, because that would have been even more expensive. I still need to buy my tickets because of the fact that, like, that's a cost that I need to save up a little bit more for. But it's okay. I have everything besides the tickets all basically set up. Yeah. Oh boy. TwitchCon and other cons will be fun though. Where's TwitchCon gonna be this time? It is in San Diego. San Diego. So, very exciting. Just gonna hop in and say hello. Ahoy. Hi, Hamby. California is still expensive. Yeah, it is still very expensive. It's like, there's a lot. I have fun. I love San Diego. I don't know if I've ever been. I don't think so. Maybe. I know I've been in like when I was a younger dude, I've been to Disneyland, and that's like Los Angeles or the Anaheim. Anaheim is more the local area there, and it's like really interesting. But gonna have fun. By getting stuff food now. Ooh, yeah, better than San Fran. I think I've passed through San Fran, but I've never visited San Francisco, if that makes sense. Yeah. Tom Kenny's gonna be at at your state's Comic-Con. Ooh. Heck yeah. That sounds like a good time. I think that would be crazy. I mean, I like voice actors, so I wonder if there's gonna be like other voice people at like TwitchCon and stuff too, because I know people like Prozidi, he streams on Twitch. Wonder if he would actually show up and stuff like that too. I don't know, it sounds like it'd be fun. Thinking about going to TwitchCon. I don't know, I've not been to a con in years. I think that was me with last year's TwitchCon, because I've not been, like, before then it's been like years since I've been to a convention, and like knowing how that one went, legitimately I feel like I need to go and have that be a thing every year. Like, that shit was so good. Like, I got to meet and talk with so many different people that it was like amazing. A thing for crowns, also understood there. Yeah, it's what's holding you back. I think I was also very nervous because stuff involving COVID is still, even though it's not a problem anymore, it still scares me, so I understand that. Yeah. So I definitely understand for sure. And especially if you've got problems with immune systems stuff, that also can lead to worry. Even if it's not COVID, there's other things that can be scary about that. So I don't blame you, for sure. Conventions, I don't know. Because of the fact that I've never... How do I explain? Like, I have never been a content person before this, like last year's TwitchCon. So it's like such a different side to things. Like going to like crazy parties and like talking with people that other people would love to. I don't know. It's like it was such a different world than I was used to. So I don't know. I really want to do more this year. I wish it was like I wish I had like the excess to go to even more than just TwitchCon, but it's already going to be a stretch just to go to this one. Like, it's going to be like a lot of things that aren't the same anymore after COVID pandemic. Very, very true. Agreed. Freaked out my mom with like, who's that? And went to this, he's SpongeBob, and she was shocked he'd willingly come to our state. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's why you're hesitant to go to a con meetup. Mom has a compromised immune system. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Last time I conned, it was pre-COVID. I think a lot more people are aware though with crowds. So you will, like, at least I saw a ton of people in the convention halls and stuff wearing masks. And so it was still very nice in that sense. And people were just like, if you got sick during the convention, people were pretty courteous about that and like didn't do certain events because of it. And so it's like, yeah. Very, very curious. I've only been to one con and a very long time ago. I want to visit another. I like I said, I'm not like the most like traveled, but I really like what I experienced, and I would love to do more. Because it's like the one friend that's like really experienced with cons is Heavenly. Heavenly has been to like, he goes to cons constantly, almost like every con that is like adjacent to his content stuff. And it's like seeing how often he goes to these things and talks with people, like it's so interesting to me, because he would probably be my like go-to homie for like basically vibing with people. Him, and if like the vtubers crew are going, it's like they will like ease my mind for sure. Like I was able to with the visit to TwitchCon in Vegas, I was able to have like a nice dinner with the vtubers crew, and it was like really, really nice. I do have a cosplay I want to do if I ever go to a convention. That sounds like a good time. Absolutely. Love going to cons because I always love doing cosplay. Yeah. There's like also casual cosplay, which is very still fun. You on your shelf, you have Cabal's book. I haven't seen him in a while. He's been streaming every now and then. He's more of a late night kind of guy right now, but he's mostly working on YouTube stuff for sure. That is also, yes, his tome on my shelf there. It's really nice to have, like, be able to still see him every now and then. But it's like, I don't know. I find that meeting people is one of my favorite parts of like when I was at the conventions. Like, oh, I got to meet like tons of people that I don't mention even. Like I got to meet people like Joel. I got to say hi to people like Juniper and Lena Lazar. Lena is a very sweet friend that I've had for years, and finally being able to see her in person last year was like really sweet. And then Cinder, I got to meet in person. Vex and Zolan. And then Zoran the bear also. Cabal. Just tons of people, really. So it's like really, really fun. I do a strawberry shortcake cosplay. Aw, that sounds cute. Been to 2 cons and I cosplayed it both, Sailor Moon and Rose Quartz. Aw, that sounds like a fun time though. I think I've actually personally never cosplayed, but I think it would be a lot of fun. Yeah. Being able to just like, I don't know, have a fun little costume to have like a how do I explain? Like starting a conversation would be easier in that way, and it's so exciting. Like, oh, if you enjoy this, then they'll walk up and be like, oh, I love this stuff, and it's like, I don't know, fun conversation that way. It would be so silly if I were to my thought is like doing the thing that like some people do, like how Cinder does, where she cosplays herself, and that would be kind of crazy. I feel like that would be something, but it would be like such a specifically not difficult, but like such a thing that would be not easy to get right. But who knows? Maybe eventually. feel like Cinder's model is more based upon like how she looks, so it kind of makes sense. Plus, she also like does make cosplay herself. Like she's been doing that longer than she was a VTuber, so kind of has that same aesthetic. Hmm. I feel like what would like so for those that are interested in stuff like cosplay, what do you think your dream cosplay would be? If I were to cosplay anything that wasn't me, I'm trying to think. Cause I feel like cosplay in general is so interesting. Hmm. You dress up as your VTuber. Aw, that sounds fun. Cosplay lesser known than Strawberry. I'm not familiar, but that kind of illustrates your point. Silly. Never cosplayed before, but I'd love to do Braum from League. Ooh, or Alex Luis Armstrong. Yeah, that would be fun. You did it. Well, basically, for both, in order to be super recognizable, you might have to be like giant rippling muscles, though. And that's a little more difficult. But I could see it. You know, if I was at TwitchCon, because I'd be wearing the cock top, I swear. A shirt that has whatever your branding is going towards. Oh no. Silly. I think that like I don't know if there's any way for me specifically to how do I say? I doubt that I will have any sort of events at TwitchCon like some VTubers, but maybe. It's not 100% like no or not, but I maybe. And who knows? It might even have like there might be a way to like be in person and stuff too. Mostly cosplay as Hatsune Miku. Ooh. As Laura Croft Tomb Raider. Hell yeah, dude. A lot of good options there. Shave the head and grow a glorious mustache. Hell yeah. Get yourself a gigantic, like, like mouth covering mustache so it doesn't look like you have an upper lip. Character from the 80s, adore her. I think it's so interesting seeing like how much like hyperfixation on certain characters there can be. Ooh, Tira from Soul Calibur. I'm not familiar with Soul Calibur as much, but like that sounds like it'd be interesting. Let's see, Tira Soul Calibur. Oh, her. Interesting. Yeah, the girl with the hoop. Yeah. I remember now. Hell yeah. I like stuff. I like. How do I explain? I'm just like, man, seeing people do stuff like that is cute. Soul Calibur is a fun time. I haven't played. The closest has been Tekken. And I'm like, I like Tekken, but I feel like just fighting games are so hard for me to get into because you gotta like stay on top of them in order to like maintain relevancy, right? Like they've got a lot of really cool characters and a lot of cool stuff going on. But man, if you're not, you know, constantly practicing, you're gonna fall out of like, you know, out of practice and stuff. I love fighting games in general. I think that like I know so much about them, but I've just barely played a lot of them. I like, I don't know. If I were to play cosplay though, sorry, I didn't even answer my own question. Ooh, I'm trying to think. Because of my body type and height and stuff, like maybe I could kind of see myself being like a Sephiroth, but like that's also difficult. Because I don't even, I've never even played the Final Fantasy VII, which is silly. Trying to think. I could be like some dudes from Jujutsu Kaisen or something. That'd be fun. Oh, maybe I could play as like do a cosplay of like Zoro. Could be fun. I don't know though. Could be cool. Like Zoro from One Piece. Yeah. I think otherwise. I feel like it would be way more involved if I tried to cosplay somebody like Frankie. Imagine. I could not though. I could not because, you know, man's barely wearing clothes. Oh no, dude. That'd be so silly. Doflamingo. Oh, I would love to. Oh, or a Mihawk. But I feel like Doflamingo is definitely. But the problem being is that my hair is long, and that's like hard to do if you got like, you know, going from long to short hair will just like not look great unless you have like a really good setup for a wig. I mean, I guess my hair is longer than Zoro's, so I'd still need a wig anyway. So it's, guess it's not, it's like a mute point. Yeah. Trying to think. Who else would be a good option though? Usopp get a nose prosthetic? I don't think I could pull off a Usopp for a number of reasons. But yeah. I feel like like it would be funny to do something like a Brook, but I'm definitely more built than a skeleton. But it might mean it'd be funny. Get a like a size accurate Brook, be just tall as fuck, stand on some stilts or something. Shanks, not a bad option. Yeah, actually, Shanks could be a fun cosplay for sure. Huh? Yeah. It would be wild to cosplay somebody like Ace because I don't feel like I just there's just so many different characters where it's like just not my body type, which is unfortunate. Be fun though at some point to try cosplay if I go to a convention where I can. Yeah. But I feel like if I'm at a convention, I'm like, it's like half there for business and then the other half is for fun, you know? Make up an excuse, I'm broke up, but I hit the gym during the time skip. Are you lanky and toned, I take it? I mean, I'm more like, I'm definitely more, being 6'3", I'm definitely tall, but I wouldn't say I'm lanky because I'm still partially built. Buggy the Clown. Okay, wait, hold a moment. Okay. That actually may be the best option I have, which is wild. Like, because oh no. Oh fuck. Oh no, because like he's such a silly character, but if I play him and I just like talk the way I do, people will be like, damn, I am conflicted. It's like, who are you cosplaying? I'm cosplaying a clown. Jesus Christ. It's like, yeah, I'm the clown from One Piece. Oh my god, you wouldn't need to do much since you're already a clown. Oh my god. Mods? Mods! Deep fry their Game Boy. Throw their Game Boy into a deep fryer and arrest him. I'm trying to think of like absurd punishments. Mods, give him a swirly. Oh my god. Kill his dick like a banana is awful. No, like awful. Don't, no. Those are just wild words. Throwing them in the brig. Why? Rat's right? Oh my god. You want to cosplay as one of the clowns from the Worthy Kids offshore? Ah. You're as right as taking a left. Eat cake in front of him and don't let him have any? Yeah. Mods, get this man his favorite meal and then smush it in front of him. And then let him eat it. Only after it's cold, though. Give me a sec to make it. Okay. None of your threats scare me, Pirate Man. Mods, put him in an Algebra 2 class and take away his calculator. What are you gonna do now, huh? No calculators. We need your skills. Boy. Yeah, just a whole calculus class. Oh god. Throw him into a foreign history class. There's no way to talk to the captain like that. I'll be so brave. Oh, it's okay. You're just being silly. Don't worry. I'll take it as a joke this time. But I'm warning you. Oh boy, honestly, there's just so many silly things that I want to get done, but nowadays, okay. So I tweeted about this, guys. I don't know how the fuck to relax, and that's my bad. Like, what do you do when you're like? It's not that I'm a workaholic. It's more just like, if I don't work, then the job's not gonna get done. Okay, like that's you can't blame me for getting stuff done. Okay, so when I do have free time, I'm not sure what to do anymore. That's starting to become a problem. Like, I technically could be working on other things, but I don't know. Workaholic? I don't but it's like I'm not though. You got the money to pay for the things that I need done? I'd steal their money so that they're $1 they're $1 more. Oh no. $1 short than they need to pay at the store. Oh my god. There's no rush to get things done. Okay, that's true. But I'm starting to get like fucking antsy because I've been working on stuff for a bit. Play game, eat hot chip, watch movie, eat more hot chip, suffer, go outside. I guess I could. Yeah, hot chip is good though. Very good. It's been a while since I've had like chips actually. Maybe catching up on shows could be good. I don't know, dude. I don't know. The sun is a deadly laser. Yeah, it is. It is. And I'll tell you something. I'm very pale, and it's very magnified by that fact. The sun will destroy my soul. Now, I'm not a vampire, but it will destroy me. It also provides vitamin C. Isn't it vitamin D? Am I wrong? Isn't that the sun? Burnt to the crisp. Plenty of sun the past 2 weeks. I have a tan to prove it. Ooh. Step outside and the Irish powers come out and burn me instantly. He's in a rush. He's basically soft locked until the redacted is done. Yeah. Like, there is other things I want to do, but I can't do them until that one thing's done. And boy, howdy. Vitamin D's nuts. I'm gonna throw you into a blender and drink your essence. I'm gonna turn you into, I don't know, a pomegranate. And you'll just live the rest of your lives as a pomegranate. My essence and youth. Oh, not my essence. Go outside all the time. Thank you very much. I sit in the box office all day. Oh god. Only reason I tanned was I used 100 proof sunblock. Oh shit. Interesting. Doesn't that mean it blocks out more of the sun? I could be wrong. Or is it the opposite? I've never tried to tan because it doesn't work. Trust me, it doesn't work. You can tan with sunscreen. I've heard that there's like in between SPFs. I've only once tanned, and it was like it actually wasn't a tan. It was that like I didn't specifically tan. Like I was outside enough where it would have been a tan, but instead I freckled like a lot. And that's the only thing that happens to me. Tanning is not good for you in any capacity. I've heard that true. Yeah. It's not something you should strive for, basically, is what I've heard. Yeah. There's easy ways to just get a non-suntan too, technically. Even if they're not great. They're getting better, like spray tans. I don't know if they're actually any good. Oh god, have you ever seen somebody with a real spray tan? It can look wild. You should be using sunscreen regardless. Yeah. Yeah, it's healthy in the long run. Yeah. Because there's a lot of skin conditions that you can get if you don't. Yeah. Mia Mira, hi. Welcome aboard. I do apologize. I don't call out lurker follows as much as I used to, just due to the fact that if you want to lurk, that is also encouraged. You know, I don't mind you just sitting back and relaxing. So that's why I'm like, ooh, you want to lurk? Don't worry. Appreciate you coming in though. Hi. And sunburn one time, sun poisoning. Ooh, I've heard about that. Yeah. Got a nice shower after work. Body went to shock and had chills. Yeah, your body does not enjoy too much sun for sure. Hi. The Tangerine Troop. Oh god. Jesus. Calling people Oompa Loompas. I swear. Just wear a green wig. Put a green wig on Trump or something. That's the first person I can think of that has a spray tan, sorry. Welcome in, how are you? I'm good. We're vibing today. Mostly just hanging out and talking. I like to do just chatting streams where we just hang out and talk with everybody. So we've been doing that all day. It's a lot of fun. The Grand Emperor Cheeto. Yeah, I don't like discussing that dude only for a lot of reasons. So that's why I was like, yeah, nah, we're gonna move forward. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, exactly. I'm not somebody that enjoys politic talk. Nah, not me, dog. I like to be silly and not think about things. No thinking in here, girl. All the thinks and thunks and thoughts and stuff all go out the window when we just talk mindlessly about basically anything. Yeah, only impulse. Unfortunately, it feels like sometimes I do that way more than I should. Like, I mindlessly talk for hours at end, and I don't always remember what I said that day, and that's so silly. Turn to monkey. Yeah, return to monkey brain. Oh man. Sunburn after sitting in a pool all day, so I coated myself in aloe vera. Oh, dried and glued me to the sheets. No, you got like literally peeled like a banana. Oh god. Ouch. One day I'll be able to afford a brain cell for every crew. We'll finally be able to think our own thoughts. Wow. I don't know. You guys are so much of a hive mind already. Wow. Just, I'm sorry. I just thought of what was it? It was like a TikTok or something. Where it's like so-called free thinkers when somebody says America, yeah, and then everyone in chat says hello. Hello. Hello, hello. So cute. Oh no. America, yeah. Hello. Dude, that was such a cute little meme. My headquarters is a special brain cell, not in production anymore. Wow. What is that from? I think it's like an old anime, but I saw somebody like use it in a TikTok, so probably reused from that. Don't remember the name. Yeah, I don't remember either, but it's like I think a comedy anime. Azumanga Daioh? That sounds right. Sounds right. I don't remember. I don't think I've watched a lot of Azumanga Daioh, but it does sound familiar. Yeah. Anime was a trip. I think it was that somebody was saying that they are like they would want to visit America because their mental image is that like it's that one character that says hello back, and so it was just like everyone in America is like that. Yeah. Google says it is. Yeah, let's go. Ghost Story is an anime. How? Oh my god. How would they would not be able to get away with the jokes nowadays. That's 100% for sure. I could not imagine that. It's very dated, very of its time. Yeah. Did not have a script. Yeah, that's also what I've heard. Like they repurposed it to not have that, like the OG script, and it's not the same product as it was in Japan. They went ham. It certainly did. They certainly did things for sure. I wouldn't really condone a rewatch of Ghost Stories, in my opinion. People say like, oh, it's a fun one. It's like, well, it's of its time. It's very much got like not very tasteful jokes anymore. For sure, for sure. Anyone seen Blue Eye Samurai on Netflix? I don't think I have, actually. It sounds like it'd be interesting. Blue Eye Samurai. Huh. I've been watching I've been the most with anime. I've been basically just watching One Piece every now and then, getting caught up again, and then basically, I don't know, One Piece and then Dungeon Meshi. Not much else, which is maybe why I'm like not a lot. I could probably get back into like Jujutsu Kaisen because I know that was one I liked season 1, but I never watched the rest of it. It's very good, but uncensored violence, sex, and nudity. Oh, yeah, graphic themes of all sorts for sure, for sure. Anime did so bad in Japan that they let the English dubbers do whatever they want with it. I've heard that's the case, yeah. Like it was bad in Japan, and so they were just not gifted it for free, but it was like the people that had the rights to dub basically were told, like, yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. Been focusing more on games than shows lately. True, actually, I kind of agree. I have been playing a lot of I still haven't been playing this one game called Balatro, which is basically like poker, but it's a roguelite game. So it's like you don't have to learn the cards, but it's a deck builder, if that makes sense. And that's the silly stuff with that. Non-interactive media is hard to keep your attention. I kind of also agree. It's like if you're not able to, because I always feel like I've got to be doing something else. If I am watching something, it's hard to watch things that are dubbed because having to read and then whilst I'm like drawing or something is difficult. So that's why I'm like, I'm not sure if I can do stuff that like as much as I used to when it comes to like dubbed anime, like subbed anime. It's hard for me to rationalize that, if that makes sense. Gamers be gaming. It truly is a gamer nation. Really want to play the Little Kitty in Big City. It looks fun. If you have the Xbox Game Pass, it is on there if you're interested. I'm not sponsored by the Game Pass or anything or whatever, but it's like that is a way to get the bang for your buck when it comes to that stuff. Mm-hmm. I also am like, yeah, I'm a gamer. You gaming? Gaming crew? I do wonder though, is there any shows that's been like really on your radar? I know that we've been every now and then like talking about Dungeon Meshi as one that's really captured my attention. But other than that, I'm like, I'm not sure if there's like too many. I feel the only one that I can see is like, like I want to watch like Jujutsu Kaisen because there's some really cool scenes and really well made animation. But other than that, I'm like, I'm not sure. Smiling Friends, but it's not anime. Yeah, I mean, that still's like something to watch. I have not seen either like season of Smiling Friends. I've heard it's interesting though. Like a funny one because Oni plays. He's the guy that's behind the ideas and stuff. Yeah. I think so. I could be wrong though. Is that the case where I'm like, am I far off? I could be. It seems like either that or I'm like one of Oni plays' friends is a voice. I know for that. Very high energy though. Yeah. I'm certain it's like very it's I've heard it's funny, and the skits that I've seen. If you like Oni Plays, it's definitely that type of humor. Yeah, that's what I've heard at least. The old days of the internet. Oh, okay, okay. Old internet days. Yeah, it's definitely specific humor. Like how other adult shows are like a Rick and Morty and stuff. I feel like I've just never been the type for certain types of humor though. Like I've never been the type for something like a South Park humor or that sort of stuff. I always feel like it's not like I look down on that stuff. It's more just I guess I've never been that like allowed to watch stuff that were more adult in nature when I was growing up. And so it was like just not my forte. Stuff that more colored my humor has probably been like YouTubers more than anything. So, yeah. What about Family Guy? Also one that I've never really seen. Yeah. It's in that same field where it's like growing up, my family was like, it's just not for us. And so we just never had it on, or not that I wasn't allowed, I guess it just something that I never really watched. Yeah. So cartoons and stuff were more my thing. Yeah. I love Bob's Burgers. I see a lot of high school me and Tina. I feel like I don't like when media does that for me. I don't like reminiscing about that time in my life because it was not great in hindsight. So I don't know, man. If I saw something that was like, oh, this reminds me of when I was in high school, I'd be like, well, that's unfortunate because now I will not watch any more of it. This reminds me of this. Oh, well, uh-oh, that's not a good thing. I will avoid it now. Oh, no. Stretch. Bob's Burgers. Though, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of those shows have like specific humor that just doesn't really appeal to me. I don't know. I don't know what's my like sense of humor anymore. Like there's ones that are just stupid shows that I'm like, that's what's my humor, but it's hard for me to really pinpoint what would be good. Bob's Burgers is a good adult animation show. I definitely have heard good things, at least. Yeah. Adult is a good adult animated show. Archer, sorry. Misread that one. Bob's Burgers got some dumb humor. I feel like dumb humor is harder for me, though. I don't know. Because I've always... There's just a lot. Yeah. There's like YouTubers and like streamers that are really good in my opinion for like my sense of humor, but it's really hard to say like what would make me laugh. Cause like that's a hard pinpoint. To me, like I laugh at Friends and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna say that like Shia is one that like consistently makes me laugh. Buff Pup for sure makes me laugh. And it's like there's other ones like I don't know, people that I enjoy, like a Northern Lion. I don't know if you guys even know who that is, but it's like he also is really really funny, but it's harder to explain what the sense of humor is. You know, that's what I'm saying. Can be hit or miss. Yeah, I think that's kind of the whole thing. Yeah, that's Northern Lion and that like Hoggint. And he's been a streamer for what, like I think 13 or so years. Man's been going on for a while. I don't know, man. There's like a lot of good like a lot of good streamers and YouTubers out there that are really funny in my opinion. I think Markiplier still is somebody that gets me to laugh, even if he's like not trying to have me be the target audience anymore. Still enjoys watching his stuff for sure. Trying to think. Yeah, man. It's like interesting. A lot of people, it's like, it's a harder thing to pinpoint nowadays, though. Maybe at one point we do like a you laugh, you lose to, like, I know we've done one in the past. And it's like, I think it's interesting because of how much, like, I feel it would be really hard to make me actually laugh. Because I don't know if I have like super internet humor. I don't know. To be real, I wasn't into watching streams before watching YouTubers. I mean, VTubers. I kind of understand that though. Like, it's a whole new generation of like people watching streamers and content in general. And I feel like without the history, it's kind of hard to know because there's a lot of people that have been streaming and doing this kind of stuff for a very long time. And if you're not somebody that's like understanding of that, like it may be hard to know that what the fuck's going on in the grand scheme of things. Like somebody that's been also streaming for a very long time is a guy named Germa, and he's only recently considered himself retired now. And it's been like a good 10 or so years if I remember right. Maybe a little more even. So I don't know. It's like I feel as though I'm more old internet than anything. Like I watch more old internet more than most, but there's still a lot of people that I watch that are very very new and modern stuff for sure, for sure. So it's hard to say. I feel like what my sense of humor is more of the not subdued, but like I'm not going to just do like like zoomer jokes, but also like lol random stuff isn't my thing either. So it's like, you know, it's hard to say. Started watching friends who stream and then found more people into the VTuber community. Yeah. TikToks are very useful for that. Like finding out who the hell who people are. Yeah. And the doppelganger has my voice, and it's jarring when they pop up in your feed. Interesting. I wonder then. I've only heard a handful of people have a similar voice to me, but it's like, it's not very often, and they do decently different content than I do. Started watching friends who streamed though, and then focused more people in the VTuber community. Aw. Yeah, I am definitely more early into the VTuber crowd. It's just, it's like not even the same thing anymore. Like, I was just scrolling Twitch, and when I found the people that I found. So it's like, I don't know, man. I am knowledgeable of many things in the VTuber space. Honestly, I feel like I could be some sort of VTuber historian, but it feels like it'd be weird to be because it's like, it's still stuff currently happening, you know? I don't know. Like, maybe at some point I do like not a deep dive, but like a video essay about it. And their VTuber covers like everyone's lore or something. I don't think I've personally seen anybody, but I know there's like news people, but those are like, it's very different. Cat person VTuber who looks like a mage or something. I don't think I'm familiar, if that's the truth. Yeah. You stopped doing those? Oh. So it was somebody that did like lore and then like they stopped. Interesting. I'm certain it's just like a lot of work though. Especially if you want to, you know, be more into your own stuff. Like, if you don't really want to be some sort of like video essay guy about other people and you just want to make your own content, that's a little interesting. It's a harder space, I think, due to the like the nature of that. Some people may not like care to know who you are though. Ray Lice, I'm not familiar. No, yeah, that basically he wanted to do his own thing, but it was handy to catch up on VTuber lore. Ah, I hear ya. Yeah. I think, you know what? It's like the VTuber sort of sphere has grown so much that it's still its own corner of the internet, but it's like, I was talking with some people about this recently, and it's almost like a recreation of YouTube as a whole, and it's going through the phases of certain popularity things, and it's so interesting. In comparison, mine don't seem as weird now. Yeah, I think it's like lore can be as wild as it, you know, some lore is very wild, for sure, for sure. And I mean, I don't know, lore in general is fun, but like, if you don't do anything with it, then I don't know why have it as much. I like to have lore here on stream a little bit, only so that like it's like a touchstone of what we can do aesthetically. Everyone, you have news? Yeah. What's up, Gaia? Yeah. What's the news? Yo, wait. Godzilla -1 is apparently coming out to Netflix tomorrow? What? Yo, oh my god. I fucking love that. I've been wanting to watch it for a while now. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, that's amazing news. Absolutely worth the wait. Fuck yes. Thank you for the amazing news, especially since, like, oh my god, there's just so much. Dude, if you don't have a Netflix account, do a free trial. It's gonna be, it is a movie worth that. Like, legitimately, it's, I think it's literally the best Godzilla movie I've seen in years. Like, it's crazy to say that. Like, there's some really good, like, mindless action Godzillas, but this is like a full movie. Like, even if you didn't know anything about Godzilla, that shit is like, absolutely. Could have already watched it if you had if you used a VPN. Would it have been subtitled? I don't know. Is it English subtitled? Because if it's only Japanese, then sure, but then I wouldn't be able to like understand it again. I hear you, but also come on. Man, it's gonna be so nice though. Both English and Japanese pop up. Okay. I might be real, I didn't even think about using a VPN in that way. Escaped my mind. I forget that that's a possibility to use for using VPN stuff. Oh my god. Silly. I just feel like, I don't know, man. I forget that that's a possibility for so many things that I'm like, man, I just want to do my own thing. Heck. It's okay though. It's not that I get news about like when it's out in Japan or anything. I think I actually saw when it was out in Japan and stuff, but I don't remember how long ago that was. But what was I doing? What was I saying? Oh no, I've lost my train of thought. I'm surprised because Toho literally has a policy that they can only release one Godzilla related movie in the US at a time, digitally or Blu-ray, and that's why people were thinking we couldn't get it until next year. Oh, interesting. Huh. 1550 for Netflix. Sorry, time to brush up on pirating. I'm gonna tell you what, Scully. It's not been out in that way. In any way, that way. Okay? Trust me. We've looked. I've tried. So this is more just that than anything. Because clearly I don't know anything about that world. Because that's, you know, this is just in theme, right? Allegedly. Like big quotation marks. Allegedly, there's no evidence. No hard proof that could be shown in a courtroom. Reasons why I haven't been able to see it yet is being on Netflix makes me happy. Oh, quames. Find it in the wild. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Finding it in the wild. Rummaging through boxes. Oh, it's already available in some regions because it's dropping June 1st. Oh, neat. Okay, okay. So if it's past midnight, you might be able to get it. Oh, neat. Okay. That makes sense. Forgot we all don't live on the same street corner yet. Godzilla dropping in for Pride Month. Let's go, Godzilla. Slay. Gayzilla. Let's go. Oh no. Gayzilla's wild. Oh no. That's the pink one. Yeah, that's when Godzilla has the pink energy. I see, I see. Only wearing gloves? Only? Damn. Slay, I guess. I love how silly that emote is. Oh my god. Slay. Very silly. So that'll be a treat, honestly. Did they do a dub over the like Godzilla? Because that's actually kind of interesting. If they did, that'd be, I don't know if it'd be as good. I think that the original voices and actors did just so well, man. Don't think so? Yeah, I didn't think so. Because it's like, if that was the case, then they would have like had to do so much, man. Not sure if they actually got a bot or welcome in, Elfman. Ahoy. I doubt they're a bot. No, I don't think so. Even despite the name. One in Netflix is Japanese with subtitles for sure, for sure. I feel like that's kind of like the intended anyway. Like if it were to be the original voices and acting in Japan, and then it'd be like a bit more difficult to, I don't know, I guess like it depends on the dubs and stuff for sure. Also, ahoy dip, welcome in. Hi, hi, hi. I love those Miss Lala emotes, they're so cute. Can you fill out a captcha for us? Just real quick. Oh no. silly. But yeah, we've been vibing, just chatting all day. It's one of those days where it's like, you know, we could have done more, but I like being able to get personal and chat with the crew all day. I'm trying to see if I can go for a bit. How many of these can you eat? Oh no. I love Dipshitty as a whole name though. It's legitimately great. I feel like I've seen like other people have like some great ones. Love your emotes. Thank you. I drew them myself. All of them if you're brave enough. I don't know. I don't know, Rat. Hooty does emotes. Us just fun emotes. All of the emotes that you see that aren't some of the 7TVs are also mine, but all of the all but one subscriber and follower emotes are mine. My art. Yeah. That one's your favorite. I loved it. Like it's so fed up. I don't remember. Is that like a, oh no. Did I make it a bit badge or did I make it a subscriber badge? I don't remember. It's the hooligan depression. No, it is though. Like that's the vibe, the visuals. Man. Get supported, nerd. Oh my god. I cast get supported, nerd. Oh my god. That's so cute. Aw. I love seeing that. Especially since it's like Shia's little guy. That's so cute. Oh my god. I think that has to have been added like today. So cute. I can't take it anymore. Oh my god, speaking of the depression, there it is. You just fished it up. Wow. Dude, that cat is going crazy. Sorry if you don't have 7TV. We have all sorts of silly little emotes based on 7TV. I wanted to catch depression. What a wild statement. Out of context, that's amazing. Man, I wanted to catch depression. Oh my god. Just out of context is amazing. Man, if only I could be the one that catches depression or anxiety. Oh man. Having like an anxiety, like you catch anxiety from the fishing game. It's just all sorts of these like negative emotions and stuff. That would be so silly. Ahoy, Kim. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Wow. Doinky oide. Welcome in though. I hope you guys are also just having a nice Friday. Start your weekend strong with our good vibes. It's a great time, and I mean, I don't know, man. This is some of my favorite stuff to do. Ramble on about nothing. You know, the usual. Yay. Can we get a vibe check? You having a good vibe today? Out for tacos for dinner with your roommate? Ooh, some soup later. Yeah, boy. Your favorite things to do is catching Hooty's stream? Aww. You guys are just too sweet to me, honestly. I feel like I just do the usual, and I don't expect much. That's all. Vibe hungry. I mean, I could go for a bite too. I don't know. Hungry. Good vibe. Match against Ghostface. Oh, some DBD. Just, you know, just thinking about how often we talk about the foods, though, is so silly. The vibe do be hungry. Is it like everybody's feeling a little snackish, some peckish? Do I order like a whole pizza party? Have you earned a whole pizza party though? I cast glass of milk. Wow, so generous. What is this emote? Hooligan. That's a. I don't know what a hoot. I don't know what a hooligan is. I know what a hootligan is though. See, that's a hootligan. What a hooligan is, I don't know, man. I cast fuck you. That's so cute though. Oh my god, Buff. That's so good. Have you been practicing spells, crew? That's crazy. That's amazing. Wow. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. Wow. Oh man. I cast fireball. If you do that and then like the boom emote, I've granted them so many spells. Magic missile. Damn, dude. Dude, check this out. Magic missile. Magic missile. Testicular torsion. Please. We're attacking the darkness. You guys are doing so great. I cast rotating rat. What is? Okay. I see you. Damn. So many. Buff has been doing some silly ones for sure. Well, actually, I wonder who made those because I don't know if they're all Buff's make. Because I feel like some of Buff's mods could have been, yeah, it seems like it would have been Zap or one of those, yeah. One of them. I cast Mage Hand. Ooh, very useful spell. Dude, I remember that I have my spell book and I'm like, there's so many like crazy spells in Pathfinder. Did Hooty say buff? I did. Wow. Oh my god. It's an Eric's emote. I haven't seen Eric's stuff in a long time, actually. Let me grab you. You need to reach the snacks, but they're too far away. True. Snap, snap. Oh, you want short hair look? Mm-hmm. Okay. Short hair look now. There we go. Summon quesadilla. Yo. Oh. I don't think I have a way to make a quesadilla, but I want a quesadilla. Aw. Shit. Cause like, I guess I have cheese, but I don't have any like shredded chicken or like any quick meats to put in there. I mean, I could just make a chicken quesadilla, but like, come on. I want more than that. Be cold. Taking my jacket away? Stupid ass quesadillas. Just cheese? Well, okay. I've certainly seen people make chicken quesadillas. What the fuck are you on about? It's just cheese? But you don't need it? Yeah, but if I'm hungry, just cheese will not probably cut it. Okay? I'm just saying. Yeah, but eat ass? I swear to God. If it was not hard for me to... If it didn't fuck up so many different systems, like the editor status, I swear to God. Eating ass is socially acceptable. True. It's crazy. Love me so much you'd never. I do enjoy the crew. I love the mods and the crew, okay? Come on. Swear to God, though, you make it so that it's like a wild time every time, though, don't you? You love causing issues on purpose. Oh my God. I cast burn your grilled cheese and all of your money. What the fuck? That's insane. That's a very, very crazy spell. What the fuck? Deserved? No. Okay, then I guess there's never going to be a redacted if it's all of my money, and that this is the last stream I'll ever do then. Okay, shit. That's crazy that you've just caused this to happen. If it's all of my money, I can't afford that. I don't make money streaming. What? Where do you like? That's crazy. Who makes money streaming? Just pay your bills with exposure. I gotta tell you one quick thing. You've got to have a platform in order for anything like that to happen. Okay? This is not the Super Bowl. I don't feel like that's gonna work here. Not even sponsors will pay that much. I'm trying to think. The last time I had a sponsor, it was like, it's not bad, but it's not as much as some people, to say the least. So like, I technically know how much my quote unquote exposure is worth. It take a while to burn his doubloons. Takes a lot of heat to melt gold. That's a good point. Support the crew's rights and wrongs. I mean, if I get to be selfish No. 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 Because, if I don't get good things, neither do you. That's how it works. Yeah. I come first. I am number one. Yeah. That's how this works. We're the goodest crew? Yeah, but you're after my needs. If I was in the hospital, I wouldn't put, you know, the crew's needs first. Okay? That's what I'm saying. He hates us. I'm just saying, if it comes down to you or me, I like treating the crew. But I have needs too, crew, okay? Okay? I got things I need. And a roof over my head is kind of important. Trust me, the alternate is not great. You're just so respectful and nice all the time. I got your needs right there. Hand square. Holy shit. You're so wild for that. I swear. Now you guys are just using that instead of pants grab, and like, I mean, it makes sense, but now it's getting to the point where it's like, what's even the point? God damn, man. And might as well just have the real thing. Hooty's voice is very soothing. That's certainly the goal. Honestly, it's very silly how iconic it can be here. Like, I just want to vibe and enjoy, like, and treat people to it. Some good vibes, some good chill energy. And the crew are just silly scallywags sometimes. You know, it's just funny in hindsight. Hi, Grumpy. Welcome in. Hi. You guys like my voice? You think it's nice? Eventually, I'll be making videos for it, so hopefully you guys enjoy it that much. I feel like, in a way, I kind of really want to. Problem being, like, a lot of things are in between that and now. And I hope that you guys understand that I really want to, but it's that I have just so much more left before I can. Hopefully, though, it'll be basically done sooner than later. Because unfortunately, a lot of things are put on the back burner because of that. And I feel pretty bad about that. Like, I wish that I could just snap my fingers and like make things all said and done, but it's a lot more effort than that, to say the least. But I bought you stuff for quesadillas, but you got the worst tortillas. Oh no. Dang. White people tortillas? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh no. Great value tortillas. Oh no. You didn't have to do anything like that, I swear. Oh man, it's honestly very sweet to know that like the crew care. Because it's like, I mean, I could just say that like I could say what it is, but I shouldn't, you know? Trying to make sure everything's done in a good way. And it's like I want crew to know, like, in this in-between time, right? You guys mean a whole lot, and I just want to make sure that you feel like you're appreciated. Because I know that, like, a lot of things, it's not that it's fallen to the wayside. It's like, it's just that it's something that has stopped forward progress. And I know I've wanted to do stuff like videos for a very long time. Because I know videos are very, very good for like just content in general. And feels like it's just a lot till it's all said and done. He likes us? I do. I do enjoy the crew a lot, okay? Okay. I feel like, yeah, it's just with time, you'll see. You'll see. Yeah. But honestly, I think that there's a lot I still need to do. So I might have to call out here today, crew. Are you ready to head on over to some friends? Because I've got stuff to do, but I do appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you so much. Like I said, the crew, you guys mean a lot, and I can't thank you enough for just being a part of this whole thing I make content with. I don't know, I truly wish that I could do more now, but once it's all said and done, then I will definitely, you know, we'll be flying, we'll zoom in, okay? So, hell yeah. But in the meantime, let's go say hi and celebrate a very special dude's birthday. Today isn't specifically Shia's birthday, but he is celebrating it today. So let's go say hi. Thank you guys so much for being here again. Appreciate you tremendously. I love you guys to bits. And I do mean that. Like, it's something that I've been hesitant to say at certain points, but it's legitimately, you truly do mean a lot to me, okay? Just take care of yourself while we're out, okay? I don't know. Thank you. So, let's head on over. As always, I'll see you. I will see you another time. I don't stream on Saturdays, but I will be back Sunday with probably more maybe more Paper Mario would be fun. If not, maybe some other stuff. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you then. Good night. Mwah.